In this video, I will explain binomial distribution concept, where it is used and how I can make use of it to find the probability. So the first point here is binomial distribution. By making use of it, I can find the probability without drawing the tree diagram. Clear? Without drawing the tree diagram, I can find the probability easily with the help of binomial distribution. I will explain binomial distribution with the help of this example. So have patience, hear me out completely. Okay. Now, let us say a coin has tossed once. So n is 1. What is the probability of getting a head? Is 1 by 2. Accepted? Right. Now let us say coin is tossed 2 times. Means n is 2. In that case, what is the probability of getting head once? To find this probability, I need to draw the tree diagram. So options are either H, T or H, T and H, T. So here the options are H, H and here H, T and here T, H and here T and T. On every branch, probability is 1 by 2. Okay. Now, only one head. Where do you come across only one time head? That is present in this option and this option. Now, how do I reach here? By multiplying these two. How do I reach here? By multiplying these two. It's either this or this, so plus in between them. So probability of this is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus probability of this is again 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So that is nothing but again it will result in 1 by 2. Okay. Now let us say coin is tossed 3 times and you want to find the probability of getting head once. How do we find? Let us draw the tree diagram. Coin is tossed 3 times. I want to find the probability of getting head once. So tree diagram again H, T, H, T, H, T, H, T. And even over here H, T, H, T, H, T. So what are the outcomes that I get? Here it is H, H, H. Here it is H, H, T. Here it is H, T, H. Here it is H, T, T. Here it is T, H, H. Here it is T, H, T. Here it is T, T, H. Here it is T, T, T. I have written all the possibilities. Now I should see for getting head only once. Where all am I getting head only once? That is here, here and here. On each branch probability is 1 by 2 because coin how many ever times you toss, probability of getting a head or tail is not going to change. It always 1 by 2. Okay. It could be either this or this or this. So find the probability of this plus probability of this plus probability of this. Okay. So to get this, it's 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. That is how I reach there. Here this one and this one reaches here. Same thing for this one. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Same thing for the last one. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So that will give me the answer 3 by 8. The binomial distribution formula is NCR p power r 1 minus p power n minus r is the binomial distribution formula. You should know the values of n, p and r. Replace in this formula to get the required answer. Okay. I'll explain how to make use of this with the help of above examples. Okay. Look at this example. We got the answer to be 1 by 2 after we have drawn the tree diagram. Now by making use of binomial distribution also we get the same answer without drawing the tree diagram. See how it's done. How many times did we toss the coin? 2 times, so value of n is 2. I want to find probability of head. So P of head is 1 by 2. And how many times do I want head to come? Once, so R value is 1. That's how we decide the values of n, p and r. So P of r equal to 1. Formula is NCR p power r 1 minus p power n minus r. Replace np and r values in this. So 2c1 1 by 2 power 1, 1 minus 1 by 2 power 2 minus 1. So if you put this in the calculator, you get the answer to be 1 by 2. Okay. So without drawing the tree diagram, directly by this formula we can calculate the probability. Now when the coin is tossed 3 times, so n value is 3. I want probability of getting head only. So that's probability is 1 by 2. I want it to head to appear only once. So r value is 1. So now I need to find p of r equal to 1. Again the same formula, replace n, p and r. You get 3c1 1 by 2 power r 1, 1 minus p power n minus r. If you put this in the calculator, you get the answer to be 3 by 8. Same as this one. We get the same answer without drawing the tree diagram. That's where binomial distribution is helpful to us. Okay. I will explain how do we get the values of r for the given statements. Okay. See. Let us say coin is tossed 8 times. So n equal to 8, no confusion in that. Next, find probability of getting head. You want head, so probability will be 1 by 2. No confusion in that as well. Exactly twice. He said head should appear exactly twice, so your r value is 2. Okay. So if I put in the formula NCR, so 8C2 P power R into 1 minus 1 by 1 minus P power N minus R. Okay. Now, instead of twice, if it was given thrice, it should be exactly present thrice. In that case, R value should be 3. Okay, and replace here in the formula also replace it. 8c3 1 by 2 power 3 1 minus 1 by 2 power 8 minus 3. Clear? Whenever it's exactly word specified, you will get only one value for r. Remember that. For this statement, what will the values of r be? What values can r take? Understand. Coin is tossed 8 times, so n equal to 8. Find probability of getting head. So p value has to be 1 by 2. No confusion in that. Probability of getting head at least twice. So r value, equation which, this is English form, equation satisfying this condition will be r greater than or equal to 2. That is the meaning of this. At least twice means it could come 2 times or more than that. So r should be greater than or equal to 2. In this case, what values will r take? R can take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to apply binomial for each and add all the answer to get the final answer. Clear? I got many values for r. It's not possible for me to write binomial formula for each and add. So what we do is, we do 1 minus p of opposite of this statement, r greater than or equal to 2. Here it is greater than and here you put opposite sign, less than 2. Here equal to is present, here don't put equal to. So now my values of r are only 0 and 1. So p of 0 plus p of 1. Write binomial for this and also this, add, subtract from 1 to get the final answer. Whenever we have many values for r, we do 1 minus such that my r values decreases. Okay. Look at this statement now. N is 8, find probability of getting head. So p is 1 by 2. At most twice. At most means maximum has 2. So condition representing this statement will be r less than or equal to 2. At least 2 means 2 or more. At most 2 means 2 or less than that. So here my r values will be 0, 1 and 2. That is equal to p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2. R values are less, I don't need to do 1 minus. Directly on this apply binomial formula, on this binomial formula and add to get the answer for this thing. Clear? At most means that number or less than that. Okay, what will be the R value for this statement? See, tossed 8 times, find probability of not getting a head means I should not get head at all. Head I should not get, that means R value has to be 0. Clear? For this statement R value will be 0. If he says I should get heads all the times, in that case my R value will be 8. Whatever is n, that will become the value for R, because every time you want head to come. And p value is always 1 by 2 because he said for getting a head. Clear?